Hi guys, this is Amy and I sell real estate in Northeast Florida. And here's a simple fact that sellers may or may not take for granted. A house that is clean, it sells faster and it sells for money, for more money. A few months ago, a seller had called me because their home had been on the market several months. It had expired and she reached out to me to ask me for some help. So the first thing that we did is we had the home cleaned from top to bottom. We had a few rooms painted to a more neutral color, made a couple tweaks as far as staging, and that exact same home sold in 3 days. So there is some psychology that goes into how a buyer purchases a home, and they purchase it based on how that home makes them feel. So if a property is clean, it smells fresh, it's organized well, buyers can picture themselves in that property. And the buyer isn't focused on the dust, the clutter, and all the other things that they could be focused on instead of focusing on seeing themselves and their family in this property. Another thing is a clean home, it feels well cared for, even if the property isn't new, okay? It says the seller took pride in ownership of the property and took great care of it. On the flip side, if the property's dirty, if it's cluttered, if it doesn't smell well, the buyers will start to assume that the property wasn't well cared for, even if it was, and they'll start wondering if the house, if it looks like this, what's going to be hidden as far as deferred maintenance during inspection. So this exact hesitation costs sellers thousands of dollars. So whenever someone reaches out to me and asks me for help selling their home, the first thing we go over is all the prep that needs to be done in order to get it show ready. So I communicate to my sellers that the prep, the cleaning, the decluttering, I tell them to do this like their net worth depends on it, because it does. If you have questions, ask me and follow me for more tips.